Okay, then let's go. Game 3.
I mean, Tyranid Tier 2 is pretty good against IG, I'd say.
Probably.
I mean, Zoanthropes they just hurt IG so much. But I'm not quite sure how good IG players counter Zoans. Probably with Soulkit Storms and...
Or Ogrins.
Yeah.
But or a surprise sniper rifle and a buff on all of his stuff.
Yeah, probably.
You have to be really careful with the Zoanthrope against the Lord General. Especially the Lord General.
Yeah, true, I suppose so.
Okay, so double term again, opening for Riku as you'd expect. Toilailee going for Guardsman into Sentinel. Okay, so capping orders, pretty basic. Toil not building his node because he wants a second Sentinel.
Yeah.
As soon as possible.
Yeah, and he'll probably want the Sarges pretty fast also, so...
Yeah, to reduce bleed.
Yeah.
Okay, the first Sentinel now firing the first shots. There's still the second Sentinel queued up.
Yep.
Lord General not quite in cover, but there's the Lictor. And we haven't seen Riku losing a match with his Lictor for a long time now. He has like
I think he's lost like... His stats are like 34-2 or something like that with
and he
Lictor.
won some matches this time. So let's see how this works out. So General gets flash hooked, and there's a nice special to make him fall back even more. So General, however, tries to force melee on these Homogons. Termagants, I mean. Homogons got stomped, now in retreat. There's the second Sentinel, and the Lord General is now in retreat. Warrior Brute coming up, and Toilailee will want to have a detector, I think. Do you think he is going for some catechins?
Not sure if he wants to go for catechins. I mean, he's going for a third guardsman squad.
Overloading range DPS?
Might be. Yeah, I don't... I mean, Toilailee has, if I recall correctly, has pointed out a few times that he really doesn't like catechins. They just don't fit his playstyle very well.
Okay.
So he rarely gets them.
Then he might have trouble getting a detector on the fields. Because spotters are not really good versus Tyranids, I feel. Well, you can use the disruption, and then come tier 2 you have the incendiary shell, which is very potent versus Tyranid, as you would expect.
Yeah, and I suppose the smoke shell helps against Zoanthropes and all that stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't really help versus all this melee stuff.
Yeah, they really don't help against melee, but they help against the ranged.
Yeah, you can get a little bit of skill shots off to disrupt melee. There's the first warrior model dying.
Ooh,
Guardsman almost down.
Close call for the guardsman.
Yeah, but getting away eventually. And we have a third guardsman squad on the field, who is destroying the power node on Toil's naturally power farm.
That was nice play by Riku.
Yeah, and he's even backcapping with his Homogons, so now Toil is going for some power harassment with his double sentinels, most likely.
Yeah.
Or he's trying to intercept these Homogons. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
I think the third guardsman squad is probably going to stay vanilla for most of the game.
I'm just capping.
Yeah, probably just a capping squad.
Now Homogon's down to 3 models getting away. And we see 1 Toxin Sex. And nothing else yet. As power investments for Riku. I feel like the second Toxin Sex are quite necessary just to boost the range DPS of the squad.
Yeah, because he basically needs a lot of range DPS to take down the sentinels.
Yeah, the crippling poison isn't as viable versus the Lord General.
Yeah, I mean the Lord General can run and tie things up in melee.
On the other hand, there's the constant threat of getting overruns, and then at some point the crippling poison just gets viable again.
Yeah.
And Lord General now. Oh, we do see a Sergeant on the third squad.
Yeah, it seems so. I was wrong. Surprisingly.
You are not wrong usually.
Yeah, that was being a bit sarcastic there.
Okay, so Toilailee really having the pressure on his side. He's just overloading with range DPS. He has basically 6 squads that pour out range DPS.
Yeah, that's quite a lot of range DPS that doesn't really bleed too much.
Yeah, Riku can go tier 2 now. There's a multi-Lictor coming up at the power farm again. Oh, Riku says no.
Yeah, that's gonna be a power bash, and it's gonna hurt Riku a lot. I mean, he's going to tier 2, but that's really gonna hurt his economy a bit.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he got the buff Stringer. It's a good choice, I think.
Yeah, it's a good choice against IG, at least with triple guardsmen.
Maybe he should have gone for some more. Oh, he might lose his Homogons.
Yeah, probably gonna lose.
In effect, he does, yeah. He might have gone for a little bit more Spore Mine play. He didn't get any, to my surprise.
Oh, but he's not gonna lose the gen form, so. Oh, yeah, actually, he might still lose the gen form. He probably can't push the Yeah, no way he can push the Sentinels back anymore.
Yeah, he's now losing warrior models.
Yeah.
The Lictor, however, managed to force off all of the guardsman spots. So only the multi-Lictors and the Sentinels are left to react the power.
But they are enough, because they got like 100 DPS or a bit like 105 DPS together, so they can take it down as gen form fairly quick.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, all this defend my power that Riku just did, basically it rescued his power for a little bit, so he can get a zone trope out, but on the other hand he basically didn't use his squads for anything else he could do on the map.
Yeah, and the result is that the map is quite red at the moment.
Yeah, and Riku is very low on VPs already, so...
That's weird. You see what Toilailee is complaining about, that the multi-less turret doesn't damage the node.
Oh, I see, yes.
Kinda
he
weird.
scuttles the turret.
Yeah.
We have Enter Swarm on one of the Termagant routes. There's a creeping barrage.
Nicely done.
The zone trope gets stomped. Second stomp on the Warrior boot. Upstringer not quite shooting at the right target. Losing another model. Yeah, the retreat. And Riku is really struggling at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, Lictor Alpha is, I mean, he's not that good against double sentinel play, to be honest, since he can't quite put that much pressure on double sentinels as, like, compared to something like standard orc builds or
Yeah, his range
Space
DPS
Marine
is
with
subpar.
double scouts or something like that. So
Yeah, but now
entirely
he has
different.
a Venom Root.
And you can snatch expensive tactical marine or strike squad or CSM models.
There's a Sentinel Stomp. Both Sentinels are in a little bit of trouble now. One Sentinel is going down here.
Yeah.
But the damage is already done, so it's a triple tap. Riku has no power. And Ogryns are coming.
Yeah, there's.
And he's
just-
down by 400 victory
it's
points.
not looking good for Riku.
And Toilailee is even using a creeping barrage to protect the natural point for. Oh, big zone took shot on the guardsman. Wow.
Yeah, that was. But yeah, it really doesn't matter that much at this point.
Maybe let's don't call it too quickly. Riku's the master of comebacks.
Yeah, of course he is very good at making comebacks, but still he hasn't managed to take one VP away from Toilailee. Okay, now he gets.
Yeah, now he will.
But
He really needs to get stuff going. Doesn't have
Oh.
power income.
yeah,
Plus
he's getting
15.
grenade launchers, so he can just use the move buff
Yeah.
to get super fast Ogryns.
And the sergeant upgrade is coming up.
Yeah, for med packs.
And there's the crippling poison, as we talked. And he has the zone troop for a little bit of disruption.
Yeah, he can do some disruption and damage to the Ogryns with the zoanthrope, but
Oh, the Lictor got stormed over here. Triple guardsmen. One of them is getting the commissar leader. So even more guardsmen. Yeah, oh wow. These Ogryns are very well put
yeah, they're
right now.
controlled pretty well, but they are just tanking.
Yeah,
so
they're soaking up so much damage. There's a Sentinel Stomp. Hitting some warrior models. It's the Ogryn Disruption user add ability.
yeah.
And now they're starting to lose models, I think. Yeah, they are in retreat now. And there's some spore mines. And all of a sudden Toilailee is not looking too good. I mean, he has lost his second sentinel.
Yep.
And Riku is
But-
building up an army now. Tyrant Guard is coming.
Yeah. Toilailee's gonna need some heavy turrets or something
Well,
like
one of the
that.
guardsmen spot
or
hitting away with 13 HP.
plasma guns, yeah, maybe.
Okay, so Riku, it looks like Riku could make the comeback now.
Yeah.
But the Chimera's on the way. And there are 3 guardsmen squad to repair it.
So yeah, the Chimera can tank a lot, and if Toilailee starts getting commissars and plasma guns, there's gonna be a crap ton of range damage.
I mean, there's Venom Brute and a Zone Troop. And a Tyrant Guard. But the Tyrant Guard, however, as you said, will suffer to a lot of plasma guns, so... Yeah, he's upgrading his guardsmen to have commissar leaders. Now he has 2. Does Riku have power? No, not really. Power node and nothing else. So plus 19 power income. Oh, now he put down 3 gens. and he's fortifying the area in the middle.
That's weird to see that Toilailee has a higher pop army than Riku. Like,
Yeah,
way higher.
That's the broken lit eco. Well, we won't call it broken because we are neutral casters.
Yeah, I didn't call it broken, you call it broken, so...
Exactly, and I take that back. Totally not broken.
You know.
Okay, so big firefight in the middle here. Tyrant Guard is doing big chunks of disruption. The Chimera taking damage like crazy. However, the Venom Brute is tied up by the Ogryns, taking a lot of damage. The Ogryns are low on HP, need to retreat, dropping one model. Lictor Alpha forcing off the Guardsman, and now Riku. Oh, he killed a second Ogryn in retreat with the flash hook. Could have gotten the opponent leader maybe. And now Riku can split up his forces a little bit and cap some stuff. Maybe even harass the power, and that's what he is going for. But the Lictor Alpha goes down. Not really a problem though.
Yeah, not really.
He should maybe get a deadly jump on his Lictor, just to get a little bit more disruption. Or the pheromones. The pheromones could work out very nicely.
Yeah, they might be a good idea.
First plasma guns are on the field.
I think Toil needs to, he uses the creeping barrage.
But nicely dodged from Riku, who is about to go tier 3. There's the suppressed Ogryns moving with move. That's the disruptive user add. The Ogryns are just charging in. Wow, super heavy infantry, that's what it can do for you. Tyrant Guard got away.
Ooh, that was a big Zoan shot.
Yeah, but he's just reinforcing from all the stuff.
Yeah, but
will you go for some stabilizers again?
Toilailee is so wrecked drain at the moment.
Yeah, Warrior Brute might go down and infect the blue.
Yeah, go down.
That's big. It's huge. The Barbed Strangler's gone.
Yeah, there's no more suppression to control the Ogryns now.
Yeah, and Toilailee has a lot of time.
Ooh, Gene Stealer's on the way, but Riku doesn't have warriors.
Yeah, that's questionable.
I suppose he's just gonna get a new warrior brute with adrenal glands then.
He has repurchased his Lictor to the sneaky and decap stuff. Toilailee is going for the capillary towers. And the Tyrant Guard is already level 2. Wow, one engagement at level 2. Riku's squads are in fact leveled well, everyone. Level 3 Termagant brutes. Level 2 Zoanthrope already, and Venom Brute. And ranged synapses on the field for the Venom Brute. Yeah, Lictor Alpha is now in trouble. Wow, so much damage, but he's infiltrated. Wow, very intense game again.
Yeah.
Impossible to say, to predict the outcome. Zoanthrope getting big
hard
shots.
to say it.
Now the Zoanthrope is in trouble.
Just does so much damage to the Guardsman blob.
Yeah, of course. That's what you pay for.
Yeah.
Ogryns losing a model, losing a second model. Wow, the Gene Stealers. Oh, look at the damage. Killing 2 models.
Yeah, that's
3
It's
models in
not-
fact, only the Bonite Leader got away.
Yeah.
And they can upgrade to have heavy melee and tier 3, so they will think. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My stream disconnected for a second. Hope it's coming up back.
Yeah, that's nicely played by Toilailee. Might wipe a squad.
Wow, he lost his full Ogun squad to a shot of the zone trope. Lol. Okay.
Oh.
Terrible, terrible damage.
Yeah, that might actually.
Turn the tides.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the
Yeah, and
doesn't have the resources to replace it.
yeah.
The general went down in the mid of all this engagement.
Yeah, this is not looking very good for Toilailee.
Yeah, he's going for a Manticore.
Yeah, I mean the zoanthrope, he's not been able to really counter it since he lost the sentinels and
Yeah,
his Ogryns just get controlled by the barbed strangler and the crippling poison. Yeah, those are not good much.
Guardsmen are going to die.
Yeah.
There's a creeping barrage. Disrupting all this stuff. Manticores on the field.
It's a nice thing, but I think it's a little too late. But we'll see. We'll see.
Still no upgrade on the Lictor. Don't really need to. And Riku is going tier 3, yes.
Yeah.
I think we can expect a Doom of Melantai if it gets this far.
Yeah, or a Warped Strangler Carnifex.
No, I think a Doom of Melantai. Riku is known for his Doom of Melantai.
True.
If he gets the chance to. But I don't really see that the game will progress. Oh, a second Manticore. I was going to say, wow, a second Manticore?
Sure, he's gonna get the second Manticore.
There's the first Manticore strike. Missing everything. And the Lictor is going to hunt now, I think. But
Toilailee
concedes. So that's the game.
Yeah.
Sorry again for disconnecting. That wasn't expected. So for those who didn't see it, the zone trope got a big shot and killed 3 Ogryns with 1 shot.